Hi, Scorpio. It's your girl Alex, and I am back to bring you guys another reading. I hope you guys have had an amazing holiday season so far. Let's see what the universe has for my glorious, glorious, glorious Scorpio. All right. The angels said get one more shuffle in there. And let's see what we have. Hanged man who's stuck upside down. Heels overhead. Suspended. Oh, Page of Wands. Suspended and triggered. Ooh. In denial, blocked. Sun is right in front of you, but you can't see it because you might be emotional or emotionally blocked. Your emotions could be blocking the blessing of some sort of emotional connection or union. The World card, strength, you just have to be strong enough to give more. Moon card, but you're afraid. Okay, so here's what I'm getting right out the gate. It feels like some of you are in over your heads, right? It's upside down. You're in over your heads. And I feel like you are aware of your position. And not just are you aware of your position, but you are hyper aware of your position. An example of that is almost like, I don't know, you driving and you know you're doing 80 and at 81 you're going to get a ticket, right? So it's almost like you know you are close to that limit. You're hyper aware. That's all you can focus on is that, oh shit, if I, take a step further, I'm going to be in the red zone or in the penalty zone, right? But I feel like there's a strong message here, right? I'm getting from my angels in that, how about just enjoy where you are, right? So in other words, it's almost like if you're doing 80, now this is a shitty example, forgive me, but it's almost like if you're doing 80, angels are saying, how about you enjoy just doing 80 instead of focusing on the fear of toppling over and doing 81. I hope that makes sense, right? So it's almost like enjoy where you sit right now instead of anticipating the penalty that may never happen, by the way. Not only that, but angels are also saying too, and I'm getting chills at the nape of my neck. I'm also hearing that maybe your enjoyment of your current position in the current moment would also prevent you from going over into that penalty zone. Moon card, fear of the unknown. Strength card is having courage and courage to grow out of the fear of the unknown. Oh. So you're in a position and you're incredibly uncomfortable being in this position because you don't have a lot of experience being in this position. So it's almost like you're trying to do everything under the sun to get yourself out of this position. Now, if I didn't know you, Scorpio, I would also even say for some of you, you're about to go into your self-sabotaging bag to try to do anything to pull you out of this uncomfortable position. But the universe is like, no, Scorpio, have enough strength and courage to grow into or out of these bad habits of self-sabotage. Bless you. There's the Nine of Wands, guarded. Four Swords, inactivity. Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, Mother, Son. Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, okay. Nine of Pentacles, good. 3 nines are on the table. 9 times 3 is 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. So it still comes up to be 9. Strength card again. 6 of Pentacles. You're fearful of, there's that hyper focus. You're fearful of overgiving, going overboard, doing too much. Angels just said to me, imagine if the sun felt that way. The sun in the sky. Imagine if the sun was afraid to give too much sunlight. Okay. I'm just saying. So I have the king and queen here. I have a queen here. No 3s on the table. I have 2 3s here. I haven't pulled the 3rd row out. But there's that hyper focus. It's almost like you want to cut off growth. Are we pruning for growth? No. We are hyper focused on the unknown instead of focusing on the growth of a situation. I got it. I have 2 2s on the table. So you have a choice to stay in your head or remain comfortably in your heart. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. You are incredibly uncomfortable. For many of you, it bothers you that you are so out of control. That's what it is. And angels are saying the reason why you're so fearful is because anytime you've gotten out of control in the past, it wasn't out of control, but you lost control. And angels are saying for Scorpio, losing control means that they'll get hurt. So you're being triggered about a past event. 4 swords is 3 swords plus 1. 3 swords up top plus 1, right? So it's almost like your focus is on pain and hurt instead of balance and stability. Oh. Okay. All right. I need an ace to show up because the ace is January. There's stability right there. So you're out of control here, but in the end, if you can manage and trust in the universe and manage your fear, which is releasing your fear, you will regain stability. Okay. There's an abundance of love or attraction or in a connection. Yeah, I know. Too much happiness makes you uncomfortable, Scorpio. Here's the thing. I don't think that's a Scorpio problem to have. I think in this day and age, too much happiness makes anybody uncomfortable. But the universe is calling upon you to have strength and start over. And it's almost like let bygones be bygones. Out with the old bad habits that don't serve you anymore, and welcome and open and focus more on growth than deficit. Ooh. Breadcrumbing, 6 of Pentacles, right? But with the strength and change in perception, we can look as we, right? Because the 6 of Pentacles is a card of, all tarot cards have dual, triple, quadruple meanings, right? 6 of Pentacles represents on one hand breadcrumbing, right? I'm giving you what's left over. But on the other hand, hey, I have so much. I do have leftovers. Let me give it away, right? So I kind of feel like the universe is calling upon you to have more strength than you probably have exhibited in all of your life. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like some of you are 4 of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are even frightened or fright. I hear the word fright. Like it's, in other words, it feels like you're petrified to make a move as I pull out the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is being stingy and holding on. Yeah, you are married to your comfort zone. That's what it is. Because in your comfort zone, self-sabotaging sits in your comfort zone. Angels are also saying for some of you, you use your tail to sabotage a situation. In other words, you unjustifiably sting, but according to logical Scorpio, no, that sting was justified, right? Because it's not necessarily a sting of defense or sting to save your life. It was a sting to prevent hurt to your heart. It's still self-sabotage no matter how you look at it. Nine of Pentacles is abundance, right? I have the Nine of Pentacles here twice. Not only that, but that is my fourth 9 on the table. 9s in the tarot represent fulfillment. Okay? So for many of you, what is going to make you happy? Stability. And what is going to fulfill you? Security, right? It's almost like you're looking for some sort of guarantee in a particular situation. For some of you, I feel like it's either love or money. I mean, that's obvious, right? Because I have the Nine of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. And the King of Pentacles is sitting right here. Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords. You have to block out. My angels just said your heart is trying to shut down. So, okay, tree sitters. I don't have the Four of Cups out here, but I do have the Four of Pentacles and I do have the Four of Swords, right? So I feel like if you have an air sign in your Venus position, right? If you have an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, in your Venus position, this is your reading. Or if you have an earth sign in your Venus position. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in your Venus position, this is your reading. Your ego has you now in a chokehold, and your ego has your heart in a chokehold. That's what it is, because I got strength here with the Six of Pentacles, and I have the Two of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. So it's almost like your ego is trying to regulate your heart, and your heart is trying to override your ego. That's why you're upside down, and you're desperate to regain some sort of stability. Look at all this rushing and flowing love. Knight of Cups. God, Scorpio, you're uncomfortable right now. Judgment. Yeah, something is a big fat unknown, and you don't like that. Now, here's the thing, right? Because I need to say this to you, Scorpio, as the Nine of Cups is sitting in my hand, right? So, for a lot of y'all, okay, thank you. I was going to say, for a lot of y'all, the unknown doesn't really scare you, right? You will lean into the unknown. And then my angel said to me, well, Scorpio is happy to lean into the unknown as long as they're not emotional. And I feel like that's exactly what's going on in this particular scenario, is the unknown is scaring the bejesus out of you only because you're emotional. King of Pentacles here says, yeah, you need to ground. Okay. Two of Wands, another 2. Okay. So I have 3 2s now. Two of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Wands. What's the only other 2? Two of Pentacles. That's not here. Page of Pentacles. Come on now, Pagey. Death card. Hey, Scorpio. Yeah, see what I'm saying? You are trying to... I'm not saying you're consciously doing this, but your logic is trying to shut down growth. 10 of Pentacles. There are long-term possibilities here. So in other words, if you just lean into it, just kind of go with the flow of the universe. This is going to sound dumb as fuck, so forgive me. So it's almost like if you're petrified, if you're nervous, if you're scared, if you're paranoid, universe is like, listen, just be paranoid for a little bit longer, and then boom, you'll get your reward, right? That sounds crazy, but somebody told me a long time ago, and I said this in one of my other readings, when you go to an amusement park and you have the anticipation of the ride, right? Say if it's a roller coaster, it climbs and climbs and climbs and climbs. Then when it gets to the top, right? there's all that anxiety and anticipation for the drop, right? And as that anxiety builds, you start to get more and more and more and more and more nervous. So the universe is saying to you, Scorpio, you're getting more and more and more and more and more nervous, but just hold it, because the exhilaration of resolution is coming soon, right? So whatever is making you nervous, whatever is building up anticipation inside of you, universe is saying, hold it, hold it, hold it, and then whoosh, relief. Okay? For you, Scorpio, as a transformational sign, you're like, listen, I don't do anxiety, nothing. I'm going to kill this shit. Where my tail at? Universe is like, no, not now, not now, not now. Right? Now, here's why. And I want to point this out to you. Pentacle, great fucking pentacle. Great freaking pentacle. Opportunistic pentacle. Empress is Taurus as well. This is Taurus. Empress is Taurus and Libra, right? That's the Venus card. But she represents abundance and prosperity as well. So Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles, right? So be careful that because you are so unsure and out of alignment that you don't wind up blocking a blessing, blocking an opportunity, blocking prosperity, right? So the universe, as crazy as it sounds, Scorpio, is basically saying, hey, hold your position, hold, don't self-sabotage, don't tear up this situation, because in the end, boom, abundance. Not only that, but cups. Cup here, Two of Cups here. Those are good cups, right? And not only that, but I have abundant cups here. Abundance cups, right? Fulfillment, happiness, flow of cups. Initiation of the flow of cups. You just have to block out anger, ego, pride, impatience, impulsiveness, intensity. You have to block out that fire energy inside of you, Scorpio, because that fire, the Queen of Wands will burn out the Page of Cups, right? She's over him. She outranks him. You know what I mean? So you have to be sure that your intensity, your anger, your anxiety, right? I always say there's a thin line between excitement and anxiety. It's almost like anxiety is the negative serotonin, excitement is the positive serotonin, right? And you just have to make sure that, again, you control your cutability, your stingability, the part of you that will suck the life out of a situation. That's the creator, okay? The Empress. So you have to make sure that you don't go in and dry out stability and or abundance because of your fear of the unknown, because you are uncomfortable in this period of anticipation and waiting. Got it. All right. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yep. Yeah. It's like the crescendo, right? Like, you ever listen to, I love classical music. A lot of people don't know that about me, but I do absolutely love it. Beethoven, absolutely hands down favorite composer. He's a freaking genius. Okay. And it is because he takes the bass and those lower instruments, and he harmonizes and he gives them a place in a symphony or an opera, right? So this is almost like saying, oh God, I love that. The angels just said to me, it's almost like the universe creating a song strictly from thunder, right? So that boom, that crash, that drum, the percussions, like, and it's like, no, it's a song. But to most, it's like, what is all that noise? Oh my God, think about movies. Whenever you hear, Jaws, right? the heavy chords, dun, 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 right? It's that anticipation. That's what this feels like. Universe is saying, every time that they raise those bars in those movies, it usually signifies, here comes danger. Well, Scorpio, that's how you were conditioned. That's how we were all conditioned. That's how we were all trained. But in the movies, even sometimes there is no threat. With the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles in your outcome position, absolutely no threat here, Scorpio. Absolutely. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the only thing with the fear is fear itself. So for a lot of you who your fear right now has you in a chokehold, baby, you better flip it, rub it down, change positions, and get your fear under control. A win-win outcome is forecasted. I can't make this up. I wish I was this good, but you know, I'm alright. I can't make this up. That's a Taurus card. Prosperity lies ahead. I gotta go. I'm going now. Emotions are running high. Scorpio, listen to me. Listen to me. Whatever it is that you're feeling right now, whatever it is that you're going through, I know it sucks. But I promise you, in the end, prosperity. Okay? I love you. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hopefully, I will see you on January 20th, 2024. It's our next Scorpio Hangout. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern. Link is in the description. It is a free event. I love you, Scorpio. Bye.